Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. I'm sorry it's been a while since I put up a video, but I haven't been feeling too well and I've been spending most of my free time currently reading the Broken Empire trilogy from Mark Lawrence. It's a very good read if you like fantasy, Game of Thrones type stuff. So yeah, let's play some Pillars. I'm excited to get back into it. Trying to remember what we did last time. I believe we recruited this guy right here, Eater, the guy that was kind of hanging out by the gallows tree. Said that he thought he was going to be put up there next, so we decided to just bring him along. And I remember we talked to Caldara recently, the dwarf that was the animancer that was actually hanging on the gallows tree. She told us that we were something called the Watcher, and she gave us a lead to go explore. So we have the Old Watcher. We're traveling to Cadnua to find an Old Watcher, and then we also have a few side quests that we can do. We have a feud to settle between Trumbull and Swainer over the grain. We have the potion or elixir to help with Kalicia's sister's birth, so it won't be a hollow-born baby. The blacksmith shipment we have to find, which is actually on the way to the Old Watcher, from what I remember. And bring Eater to speak with Merwald. And I believe that's actually just the Old Watcher. Yeah, man named Merwald. So that's great. We have some stuff to do. Yeah. I do want to actually head up into the forest where we were before and see if we can take down at least the wolves, possibly even the bear. So let's go do that. I want to know what happened, because I remember we went into a house and it was the wife of, I'm assuming, the dead man that was killed by the bear, and then the hunter that we met in the forest saying that, you know, oh, be careful, the bear, it killed my friend. I think he did it though. I really do think he did it. Let's go up to Valewood. Take us 8 hours to complete our journey. I'm still not sure if that actually means anything in terms of the story. Apparently it's nighttime now. And I do want to check out our inventory real quick. I want to see what Eater has. It looks like he's got a saber and a shield. And I remember him having points into this weapon type. And he's also got a warbow. Alright. And we do have Aloth set up with some spells. Let's see what he's got in his book. Remember, we just got this corrosive siphon. And it looks like that's kind of a life leech. And we have a cone of fire. I guess we'll be learning about friendly fire soon. Chill fog, and I believe these can only be used once per rest. I'm not sure if it says anywhere. But we'll find that out soon. Magic missiles. I'm just gonna call them magic missiles. All right, let's go pick a fight with some wolves. Let's quick save first, and let's also remember that F8 is quick load, and F9 will cancel my recording. Or not cancel, but just end it. Alright, so let's maybe
keeping an eye out.
See if we can sneak. Get a little line of sight going on. I don't think anyone has good sneaking. Okay.
Hey.
Let's have him switch over to his warbow and pop off a shot at this guy.
Yeah!
Alright. Verithax activates Faith and Conviction. It's our damage resistance buff based on our alignment with our order, the Gold Pack Knights. Eater activates Constant Recover. I think we should just... Alright, we didn't manage to just single pull, which I expected that. So let's go grab him, and we'll have ourselves grab this one. And it looks like once per rest, attacks Fortitude. The Watcher unravels the vital essence of his or her enemies, gaining endurance in the process. So that looks like it's going to be a heal. Drains 10 burn damage as endurance versus fortitude. Okay, I guess that's new. I don't remember seeing that. I could be mistaken. And let's wait until this starts, and then alright, we'll see how it goes. I think we should be okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and use our flames on this one.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Alright, the next one's coming down. That one's dead. What is this skill right here? fighter adopts a more conservative combat strategy, concentrating on defending incoming attacks. The fighter receives a bonus to deflection and increases her number of engagement targets to 3. But he gets... You know what? I want to activate that.
How may
I don't know why we wouldn't. What is this? Arcane Assault. We can use this. Unleashes a bolt of magical energy from the grimoire that inflicts raw damage and dazes targets in the area. Let's cast that right there. And let's get ourselves onto this new wolf entering the fray. That one's almost down. Eater almost has his down. Alright, that went pretty well. Let's get some loot. Wolf pelts, we'll just stash those for right now. Alright, let's see what else is back here. That went very well, and it looks like Eater's mode will actually just stay active the whole time. Ooh. These aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs lead to the top of the structure. And the stairs leading to the top of the structure had crumbled away. Let's use a grappling hook. You give the grappling hook a few swings for momentum and let it fly. And the hook lodges easily behind a pile of stones at the upper edge of the wall. A few tugs on the rope suggest that it will stay put. Well, let's climb up there. I remember we did purchase this, so you know that works out. We purchased something else too, but I don't remember what it was. With the help of the rope, you make your way up the face of the wall and over the side. So we have a corpse, we got some camping supplies, some medium armor. Fulvano's gloves gives us +5 reflex, and we have a scrawled letter. I do not think you will ever see this, but you are right, Fulvano. We should have journeyed south together and been safer for it. I would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I have put myself out of reach of the beasts circling below, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I shall be a trapper of wolves. That other guy's name was Taunton. Or Taunton. Nonton, that's what it was. It was not Taunton. I believe it was Nonton, the one that I'm thinking of, the hunter that was down there by the river. Fulvano. Maybe that was the wife. I know he mentioned being eaten by a bear, but maybe he just lied about it. Looks like we have something down there to check out too. But we do have these gloves. Though never as famed as he would have claimed, the Velian explorer Fulvano was known as an eccentric who wished to see the world. Where possible, he traveled by foot to gain a local's appreciation for the sights, sounds, and smells of the lands he passed through. In practice, however, Fulvano often claimed that his explorations proved only that the world outside of the Velian republics was a foul, smelly place that paled in comparison to his homeland. These gloves are said to have belonged to Fulvano, who often found himself in need of some protection as he climbed harsh terrain or maneuvered through forests. While thick enough to provide some warmth, they are meant first and foremost to be flexible enough not to hinder any delicate tasks. So reflex is our AoE, chance to dodge AoEs rather. That might be good to throw on our character since we don't have the benefit of a shield. So either this man was a companion of Fulvano or he just likes to talk in the third person about himself, which is completely possible. Let's give those gloves to ourselves and we will stash everything else. Alright, now we got some gloves. Did that actually change any of our stats? It doesn't look like it. It didn't even change our defenses, which is weird. I wonder why it didn't change our defenses. We got a little flower here, Saint Girin's horn, and we do have this down here. Blood moss, okay. Alright, well now we need to go see about the bear. How do we get down from here? Do we go back over here? Alright. From the edge of the wall you can see the old cobblestone road turning south and the patchy trees of the Valewood. Your grappling hook and rope are still here, allowing for a relatively easy descent. Let's climb down. You swing yourself over the side and pick your way back down to ground level. Hopefully, did we get our... Okay, I just want to make sure that we still have our grappling hook. Let's check real quick. Miscellaneous maybe? Yep, we still have the grappling hook and the rope. And we bought a pry bar. That was the other thing we got. Okay. We got some books and torches and journals and all sorts of stuff. Still wondering why that didn't add to his defense, which I think is weird. What if we put it... See, that adds to his defense. Okay, well maybe we'll give it to him. Since we're going to kind of use him as a tank, I guess. That's kind of weird, though. I don't understand that at all. Maybe it's... Maybe it's because I have a penalty to dexterity and it's giving me this negative. Possibly. Because it said it was based off of character's class level, dexterity, and perception, but may also be influenced by other effects. Maybe my dexterity is too low for it to work. Not sure. But that seems a little weird. But yeah, we'll let Eater have it. That's fine. Let's get a little quick save action going. And let's head on over to the pesky little bear that I believe one-shot me. Might have to use some of our wizard CC. I believe this cave was up here. And we did. Yeah, we found him earlier. Yep, there is the bear's cave. Alright. I am a little scared. Let's go into sneak mode. Let's quick save. We're probably going to die again. But you know, we may not. There is a corpse in there. Okay, that bear doesn't see any of us.
How may I help?
Let's check out our spells real quick. Okay. Corrosive damage and converting that into the essence for the caster. We don't really need that right now. I kind of want to get... inflicts blindness on anyone entering and freeze damage over time to anyone in the area of effect. I kind of want to do that. Let's go ahead and engage though. I don't even want to do the sneak attack sort of thing with the bow.
Let's
go.
go.
We're getting caught. What is he like throwing his hand forward like get him? Like oh no, that's the wizard. All right. So let's pause it real quick. And let's do okay, so the red I'm guessing means it's like going to be a guaranteed hit and the yellow means it won't hit. Alright, let's use lay on hands. Oh, can we use it on ourselves? Okay. That did work. Let's run him away. Okay, no, he went down. He went down. Alright. It'll be okay. He's just knocked out. We do have other people. It'll be fine. Let's try this.
That's it.
Let's just burn him down. This doesn't seem like it's working too well. Knock the bear down. I don't know why I didn't think about that before. He went down. We're gonna try this again.
I help.
Oh, he stood back up and then got immediately hit by fire. The bear's down. That was so terrible. Oh my goodness, but we won. Found across the regions of Air Glenfath and the Deerwood, bears are formidable predators. They are among the beasts most highly regarded by servants of the god of the hunt, who often seek out the largest and most deadly of the species to prove their skill. Bear hides are highly valued and the claws of the eldest among them are often strung into necklaces and totems, marking the wearer as a hunter of worth. I guess let's just stash that.
Yeah.
Well, that hurt my face a little bit. You can see we're getting down, not low, but we're about 75% health on both Eater and ourself Verithax here. There is a chest in here, and it looks like there's a little rock pile over there. Mice crawl through eye sockets and over femurs. Let's check out what this is real quick. Cave coral.
Yeah.
Let's go have a chat with this guy. Lost spirit. A figure drifts suspended in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying about your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Let's reach out to the spirit. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact, you feel as if you have been struck a blow, head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the vale hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern, and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest, as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There is a roar like thunder echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling backwards towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden, terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there is a great dark shape above you, and then there is more pain. The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the specter lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. I met him on the road, your friend. A sudden, lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him and see that he answers for what he's done to you. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn, bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exultation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more. Alright, so
Yeah.
we now know for certain that he was murdered. I mean, I had that suspicion before, and that looks exactly like the one we have. Yeah. Does it look the same graphically? Yes, it does. Okay, well, let's just throw that in the stash. I don't know why that went to him, but alright, I guess I hadn't clicked. Does he have a special chest? No. Saint's War Armor. He does actually have a special chest. I guess just in name alone. Proofed. What does proofed mean? I guess Pierce Proofed means it gets a bonus to... Proofed means it gets a bonus to whatever comes before it. Okay. Second Chance. I would like to know what that is. But alright, let's I guess let's get out of here. And let's go see if we can do something about that traitorous friend. Air quote, friend. I guess I can just go over here. I might have been able to do it from up there, but I'm not sure. Hopefully this will let me travel back to the town, even though it's not on the right side. Yep, it will. Another 8 hours to complete our journey. That's okay. Maybe it'll be morning, or just almost, when we make it back. Nope, it is still nighttime. I see a thing down the bottom. Some of the people you meet and fight in the world can be taken prisoner and held in your stronghold. NPCs with gold nameplates were designed by our backers. Interacting with them will allow you to experience each one's unique story. Okay, so gold nameplates, I can't ignore. Whose house was that? Was it Ingrode? Offra was, I believe, Kalicia's sister. That's the mill, that's the smithy. So I guess it would have to be this house over here. No, I want all of you. Yep, it was. Right, and we already did check this place out. So let's have a chat with Nonton here. Hello again, Ingrid smiles. I hope the Gilded Veil has been kind to you. I know what really happened in that cave, Nonton. The color drains from Nonton's face. I don't know what you mean. I told the truth of it. Ingrid, are you accusing him of something? Ingrid looks to Nonton, touching his arm. If this is about the accident, we're both grieving Pearlie's loss, but it was a wild animal's doing. Nonton shakes his head minutely. You see a tremble in his hands. What would make you suggest such a thing? I'm gonna go with stop. I have no patience for cowards and liars. Nonton flinches, but meets your gaze. After a moment, he sets his jaw and nods. Fine, I confess it. I did it. I saw to it he'd never leave that cave. His hand falls to his sword belt, and I'd do it again. Ingrid. Nonton, wait. Ingrid raises her hand. I don't know what you saw in that cave, but this isn't what you think. Pearlie, my husband. He was as much a beast as that bear. I tried to leave the first time I suffered his temper, but he wouldn't have it. She looks away, expression pained. Nonton, we met, and I knew he'd found someone special. And I knew I'd found someone special. Someone kind, who cared for me. Please, all we want is to leave this place, to start somewhere else. She looks down at the satchels. We've some coin saved up. You could have it, if you'll only let us go. Alright. We have a bit of a dilemma. She's saying that Pearlie, the man that died in the cave, was an abusive husband, and that Nonton was just trying to look out for her, and that they're in love and they want to go away together. I think that they should have either done that, or Nonton should have just killed him himself instead of wounding him and letting a bear do it. I guess he wanted to make sure it didn't look like murder. But, you know, as a man, you should take care of your own problems and not hope that a bear will come along and eat them. The coin I'm not necessarily interested in, but, you know, we are a gold-packed knight, and we do like the coin. And if they give us coin, then I would feel obligated to just, you know, let them do whatever they wished. I'm going to take the coin. I'm going to take the coin, and then they can do whatever they want. Sounds fair enough. Hand it over. Ingrid sags with relief. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. She fumbles through one of their bags and withdraws a heavy coin purse, which she hands to you. For your compassion. Let's go, Nonton. We've a long way ahead of us. Looks like we gained a good chunk of party XP, and I guess that was it. How much coin? 50 copper. That doesn't seem like a lot, but you know, I guess that's a decent amount.
Yeah.
And we did check all over the place, so there's not really anything else we can do in here. Maybe we should go have a chat with what was his name? Is it Smurley? Why would I be thinking it would be Smurley? It was Swainer. Smurley is nowhere near Swainer. Resolve the feud between Trumbull and Swainer. So, Trumbull, the miller, Swainer thinks he's withholding grain, and we need to go have a chat about that with Swainer. Where is Swainer exactly? That one we finished. It's grayed out. I kind of wish they would move those off to somewhere else. Alright, well, I guess let's just head out of town. Road east, road south, road west. I guess let's go over here. Actually, is the west to the west where we're going? I don't think it tells me. Okay, which was traveling along the eastern road towards Gilded Vale. So, it looks like that place we're trying to go is this way. Let's head south through the fields and see if maybe we can find Swainer down that way. Actually, maybe we should let's go rest at the inn for the night. It's dark out. Oh yeah, just take the long way, me. It'll be okay though. Alright, let's get ourselves a room for the night.
Good day, stranger.
And let's just get a common room. Eight hours have passed. Alright, so it should be daytime outside, I'd hope. Do we have a clock somewhere? That would be nice. Is there a clock? That is a clock right there. Hour 13, so it's like noon, just about. That's a bit ridiculous. We slept for a while. I guess we could have asked to see if maybe there was someone to hire. Okay, I guess we can't go any further that way, so I guess we're going down to Magran's Fork. It's pretty much the only place we can go. You know what? I will go in there, and I want to see if maybe we can hire some sort of archer or something. I think that would be good.
Hail, traveler.
Reliable help. Yes. Do you know of anyone looking for work? Oh, well, I wouldn't say I can speak from experience, but we do have certain sorts coming by looking for work from time to time. If you want to hire someone on, I'd be happy to send them your way. Well, let's see. You guys look experienced, or not experienced, expensive. Can I preview him? No, I just have to flat out hire him. Well, I guess let's hire him and see what happens. Do we just get to make a character? I guess we just get to make a character. That's kind of cool. I don't necessarily want to sit here and try to make a character right now. Yes, let's cancel the purchase of a new adventure. We might revisit that soon. But I think that's a pretty cool little system. Especially if you would like to roleplay as, you know, a set of companions or something. So it doesn't matter much which road we click on. We have to go to Magran's Fork. It'll take you 4 hours, and it will actually be getting dark then. It would have been nice to be able to pick how long. This clock seems weird. I guess it's going... Okay, it's going clockwise. I just figured the sun would go over this way since it would be like it's rising in the east and setting in the west. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Alright. Let's head down here. Let's see what's going on. So we have a road. It looks like we have some plants we can grab for alchemy. That's a wolf. Damage reduction 4? Question mark. Alright, let's just go ahead and take it down.
How may I help?
Let's grab a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. And have a knockdown as he just knocked me down. Are you gonna knock him down? There we go.
Yeah.
Why aren't
I
you
shall
attacking
deal
him?
with this one.
These wolves are
Let's go.
getting a little tough. Alright. We are victorious. Let's get our plant. Admet's wort. We need to see about making some stuff for ourselves. Can we craft any good potions? Minor regen is what we want. We need binding copper. Tight coils of gleaming copper are typically found in conjunction with Adra, where they affect peculiar changes. and we also need amethyst. I guess that would give us 2 potions. That seems kind of steep, I guess. Alright, let's keep walking along. We'll throw down a little quick save, just in case something super nasty's over here. And it looks like that's... we can't travel any further. Maybe Swainer's in the town somewhere and I just missed him. That's probably likely. These look like... I believe this is Adra. Or Adra, as everyone keeps calling it. A fine poleaxe. We'll stash that. Your reflection warps and twists in the live gleaming Adra. And yes, I know everyone's pronouncing it Adra. I'm going to keep pronouncing it Adra. I'm sorry if that bugs you. Alright, looks like we have a young boar. Alright, well let's attack it.
Hey.
See about knocking him down.
Huh?
And let's see about using our little flame action going on. I'm still kind of hesitant to use some of these spells. Just because I don't know if they're per rest or not. Maybe I'll save. I know this one says it's per encounter. We'll wait on that and you just attack them. Okay. Let's drop down some chill fog. And that's not going to be much help.
How may I help?
Can we cancel that? I want to cancel it. I changed my mind. I'm sorry. Let's throw that down instead. Oh wait, I might be able to move it.
Huh?
Lay on hands on yourself.
Hey.
Use with a knockdown right here. And the boars are down. Okay, that one's down.
How may I help?
This is not
How may I help?
going well at all. Probably need to reposition. Let's cast that right there. So that one's down. I went down again. They love hitting me instead of hitting that guy right
How may I
there.
help?
I kind of expected him to be a tank. Can't get a knockdown anymore. He's gonna go down too, probably.
With this one.
Yep.
Aye, of course.
Run away. Run through the fog.
Damn it. We gotta take better
Why
care
are
of
you?
Val.
Is that what second chance is? Okay, that was terrible. That was terrible. Grant's second chance. I'm guessing that's what that is. That was absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm getting my ass kicked, and it does not feel good. Let's sit here and just rest for a moment. Alright, it looks like everyone's back up at full HP. There's a man down here. Oh, it's a ghost. Can we talk to you? You're just gonna disappear? Maybe it's that man's ghost. Alright, well let's keep going this way. Alright, I really gotta get back into the swing of things. Maybe I should have gotten an adventurer. I was being a little stingy with my money. But it seems like that might have been a wise purchase. Also, sticking to the road would probably be good. But where's the fun in that? Just have all of this area to explore.
Hello?
Saw you in the flames.
Durance. Squatting at the base of this statue is an incredibly ugly man, with bulging red cheeks raked by pox scars and a scraggly beard. He is sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady, like a slow push of a blacksmith's bellows, but that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap, and then out of nowhere there is a hint of alchemical fire. That fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
The question mark is barely there. As the man makes the statement, the statue takes on a reddish cast, as if one is holding a torch to it, and then slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway.
His face tenses with his iron bear trap smile ready to spring.
I swear before the whore that is Magran, no harm will come to you in her shadow. If that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
A staff rests easily in his hand. It wasn't there a moment ago. Okay, so he just wants to trade words with us. So we can... Strange choice of company. Stone seems cold comfort. Examine the statue. Study the man. Focus your gaze on the staff. I didn't catch your name or why you want to speak with me. Leave. I have no need to trade words. I'm going to go with number 7. I didn't catch your name or why you want to speak with me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from, or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now.
The man's staff blossoms with fire for a moment, then the embers settle. Okay, so he knows we're a watcher somehow.
If you need a title to hang on me to match your own watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
How did you know I was a watcher? Durance shakes his head and his hands curl tightly on his staff. I can see the questions bubbling up. Let's burn them away, one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
You saw my soul in the flames?
There's things we can teach each other, if you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their mewling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable.
He inhales, again giving you the impression of a blacksmith's bellows, and he smiles almost proudly.
Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
What kind of marks?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand. As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit, but it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
Company would be welcome on the road.
Then let us walk together, Watcher.
Alright, it looks like we have a new quest and a new companion. Trials of Durance. I met a strange priest in Magran's Fork who claims we have something to gain from questioning one another. Spend time traveling with Durance. Let's check him out. Durance is a 3rd level priest. He's a Magran. Meadow folk. I guess that's a priest order. The Magran. Background, the Deerwood clergyman. He's got really high resolve. Active effects, bears fortitude, plus 10 fortitude. He actually has a little bit of stealth that could be useful. He has a lot of abilities. Oh my goodness. Let's see what he comes with before we try to get into those. He has a quarterstaff, increased reach, and burning lash. Deceptively simple, quarterstaves can be powerful weapons in the hands of a skilled combatant. Wielders can use a quarterstaff's long reach to deliver crushing blows from behind their allies. Nice. And he also has a rod. So it doesn't look like he comes with much. And he looks kind of road worn. Let's see what his abilities are. It looked like he had a lot. Yeah. Yeah, he does. I guess he can only have 4 at a time. Does he have a... He doesn't have a grimoire or anything. So I'm wondering why it's limited to 4. Maybe he just has those 4. Barbs of Condemnation. Punishes a target for their sins, decreasing their deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. Divine Terror. Strikes fear into the hearts of the unworthy, inflicting a penalty to accuracy on all enemies in the area of effects. Halt. Commands a single enemy to halt, causing them to temporarily cease all movement. And Restore Minor Endurance. Shares a generous portion of the caster's divine strength, restoring a significant amount of endurance to all allies in the area of effect. And for level 2 spells, maybe he can only cast like 4 per rest? Because these are, it says combat only. Maybe it's something like that, just 4 per rest. Once per encounter, Holy Radiance creates a field of holy energy around the priest, burning any vessels in the vicinity and regenerating a modest amount of endurance for allies. The power of the priest's Holy Radiance is modified by how well his or her reputations align with the preferred behaviors of his or her faith. I didn't know that we could actually just flat out talk to him. That's kind of cool. There are so many abilities here. Increases damage reduction of allies in the area of effects. Divine Favor that increases the accuracy and damage of allies in the area of effects. Holy Meditation. The priest clears his or her mind, spreading that clarity to nearby allies, increasing concentration and will bonuses. Steals the mind of allies in the area of effect against all external fears, granting bonus resistance against attacks with frightened or terrifying afflictions, and reducing the duration of any such afflictions currently on the targets. And Withdraw. Isolates a single target within a protective sphere, shielding them from harm whilst their endurance regenerates. That seems pretty swanky. And yeah, it probably would have been super helpful to have this guy before we fought all those boars. I think that probably would have been helpful. Right, let's run with formation kind of like this. Alright, and it's nighttime now. A statue of Magran, goddess of war and flame. Dozens of names have been scratched into the stone. I was reading that. At her feet, supplicants seeking her blessing. Let's have a quick chat with him, actually. Thought I felt your eyes on me. Now come the words. I had questions I wanted to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
Tell me about Magran. Oh, you know her. You must. He gives a bitter chuckle, then his tone evens out. She's a many-headed bitch. What? What is your view on Magran?
She's a goddess, as fickle as they come. And with all the failings you'd expect of an empress and a whore. Too many eyes, too many wants, too much to hold on to. That's the failing of a god. More aspects than words to describe her, like most of them. A god with many nations to oversee, only serves to spread herself too thin.
Although flame rarely crosses twice, so perhaps that is the only truth she embraces. Who knows? Gods get greedy. When it comes to fire, fire is a god's hunger. What are her aspects? Durance begins to count on his fingers, chanting it off. War transforms, fire consumes, trials purify. Warfare, fire, consuming, purification, and most of all, transforming. Trials as well, but all things are put to test anyways. A trial can consume, purify, transform. They are all linked, although at its heart is the flame, and the flame is what matters. It is the source of all things. Guess they should have started with that, eh? Any fool around a campfire knows that. Without flames, fire, we would have made little progress in the dark. To hear some of the inner fires tell it around the hearth and bellows, even in the halls of Ashfall, you'd think that fire brought life to man, and that fire was Magran. Some of the older texts say she rubbed her hands together and they burst into flame, or another god shafted her like a poker. Alright, enough about Magran.
And what troubles you now?
Actually, let's keep moving. I want to explore the rest of this little forest area. Let's go ahead and quick save before we wrap up this episode, because it's getting about that time. Looks like we have maybe a traitor, Fulmar. Fulmar, oh, hello there. Begging your pardon, but you gave me a good fright. I thought I heard something rustling through the bush. Suppose that was just you. Silly of me. Don't suppose you happen to need some supplies. I thought I'd make my way over to Madhammer Bridge, but I'm starting to think I'd be better off heading back to town and getting a few more folks together. Better safe than sorry, right? Say, did you hear something? Okay. Let's go ahead and position our two fighters up front. Let's get the casters in the back, and we'll put Magran or Durance right about there. Is it just the one? Okay, it is. So let's knock him down, and we'll get our little flame sword going on.
Yes.
And it looks like we can use these per encounter, so that's pretty nice. Decreasing will and leaving them dazed. A dazed victim's accuracy is reduced by 10, dexterity, perception, and intellect are all reduced by 2, and attack speed is reduced by 15%. That sounds pretty good, so let's throw a daze over here. And Durance should be able to attack from the back. So many spells. Let's just drop that down. Alright, let's get another hit of fire in.
Hey.
Maybe get another knockdown. I don't know why you guys aren't auto-attacking. And he has pretty good reach on that staff. Does he have anything that actually damages? No, it frightens them. Reduces their accuracy.
How may I help?
Curses!
Yeah.
Got another wolf pelt. By every star in the sky, thank you. I've never seen these beasts so bold before. Strange times we're in. Here, take these. I'm headed back to Gilded Vale for certain, and you can make better use of them. We gained 3 potions of minor endurance. That sounds pretty useful. Plus 59 endurance. So I guess that's instant instead of overtime. Can I split? I want to split stacks. Please. I want to split the stack. Okay, Alt not working. Shift, I don't know where it went. Did that go in the stash? I hope it went in the stash. Okay. You know what? I guess we'll just throw it on our main character since he seems to die first. But yeah, that seems to have worked out well, meeting Durance the priest. And, you know, I'm kind of getting back into the swing of this style of combat. Looks like we have some more combat going on, which, you know, that's, I guess, good news. More practice. So let's get that going on. Let's move these guys here, and we will get ready with a spell. Oh dear God! I've made a huge mistake.
What?
Let's go ahead and throw up Holy Radiance. And what do we have over here in these tier 2 spells? Burn damage and deflection. Consecrated ground creates a long-lasting circle of healing, regenerating endurance. Holy power, increasing the might and resolve of allies in the area. You know what? Let's actually go ahead and drop a little freezing zone about right here. And we'll take, you know, we'll let this sort itself out right now. Okay. So those guys are going for Eater, which looks like it's going to be painful. Is this overtime? No, it's not overtime. We do have that buff going on. I am kind of afraid right now.
Yes.
Let's drop. See about dropping this right here. See if maybe that'll get a few of them. And let's also drop. Let's tell him to halt. I don't want him going for our mage while he's doing stuff. Alright, he's getting injured. What do we have over here? What is this? Restore light endurance. Shares a portion of the caster's divine strength. You know what? Let's drop this down right here. And we'll move him up here. I guess it's red because it would be like a disengaging attack or something. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to finish off this wolf. Eater is hanging in there. Let's go ahead and drop another heal down. That one got halted. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I want to get more of them. You know what? Let's cancel this. Let's run around over here and see if we can get a cone of flame off that will not injure our party. Let's go back here. Alright, let's... Hopefully that will be in a good spot. And let's see if we can drop some buffs too. Probably should have dropped this sooner. These are good buffs. Okay, so that one went down, which is good. Let's come over here and get around behind this wolf. Actually, let's go get this wolf over here.
How may I
and have our priest run away. Alright, we really need to heal. Yep, that is, we can cast that many spells per. And see what we have that we can do. How much does this heal for? Plus 20. That's not going to be too much. But I think we need to do it anyways. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll drop it right here. And he can't cast any more of those either. Let's drop some more of these down. Use your knockdown on him. Okay, and then we need to start taking these guys down. Once per rest, the Watcher unravels the vital essence of his or her enemies, gaining endurance in the process. We're actually almost at full health with him. Let's go ahead and just use... Okay, everyone shifted. This is not good. Eater is almost dead. Can we actually give him the potions? Can we do that, like, mid-combat? No, we can't. Not good.
How may I help?
And he's out of stuff. Let's attack that one. come over here. Can I like queue up actions? Probably not. Okay, that wolf just exploded into little giblets. Like you can see chunks of meat flying off in the distance. Let's lay on hands on him. I don't know why I didn't think about that sooner. Okay, we should be alright. Let's have these guys go attack them, and then we'll get the flanking on. Okay. When a character's health bar begins flashing red, it's a sign that they may soon be maimed or killed. That's us. Let's use that.
Take him down.
Okay, that fight was kind of scary.
Hey.
I don't know why you didn't use your knockdown before. Alright, we made it through that just barely, and I learned a little bit about how the spell system works. Oh man. And all we got was some wolf pelts. All of this for some Admith's wart. There may be something quite fancy up here, but that is going to have to actually wait for the next episode. That fight took a while. I was not expecting a giant pack of wolves to be over here. I was expecting maybe 2 at most, since we just fought one. I figured, honestly, they would all just come and attack in a pack that way, but I guess it was also kind of foreshadowing that maybe there are more wolves in the forest. But, you know, I feel like we accomplished a good amount this episode. We recruited a priest, which is amazing. We also got revenge on the bear and on the wolves. And, you know, we figured out the truth of what happened to Pearly, the man that was injured by his, air quote, friend, and killed by the bear in the cave. And we let them go. But yeah, I feel like we accomplished some good stuff. I'm getting used to the combat system again. And I'm excited to be back in this game. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a ton of fun. So I hope you guys are enjoying watching it too. But that is going to be the end of this episode. So I hope you guys did enjoy. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one.